Welcome back. Today we're going to look at dividing by two digits. But before that, let's look at a riddle. What can run but cannot walk? What can run but cannot walk? Have a think. Even if you want to pause the video and come back to the lesson, have a think. And let's see if the answer that I give at the end of the lesson is the same as yours. Or maybe there's more than one answer. The only problem though is by the end of the lesson, I might have forgotten to to come back to the riddle, but hopefully not. Okay, let us go on to the next, let me see here, the next page or the next slide. Oh, here we go. Yes. So I have got 1,472. I've got 1,472. And that's my dividend. My divisor is 23. So I'm going to write my divisor here. And lots of people call this the bus stop method. So they do dividend is here and the number you're dividing by the divisor is here. Now, in primary school and for the SATs, you're going to learn the longer way of doing this. You're going to learn how to divide it by using long division. So, but however, for 11 plus, you can do it a little bit, it's a little bit quicker to do it the way I'm going to show you. It's short division. The very first thing we do, however, when we get, whether it's long division or short division, is we're going to look at the divisor 23 and we're actually going to do the times tables about maybe 5 or 6 times. But of course, I wouldn't expect you to know the 23 times tables, so we'll just keep adding 23 onto the previous number. 23 times 1 is 23. Adding on another 23 will give it 46. So 23 times 2 is 46. Add on another 23 is 69. Add on another 23. Well, 69 plus 23, let's pretend the 69 is 70 by adding on 1. 70 plus 23 is 93. Take back off that 1. It's 92. Let's do another one. 92 plus 23 is 115. So we can stop there. And let's go back over here. So 23 into, let's look at the very first digit. How many 23s are in 1? Now we know this number doesn't represent 1, don't we? It represents 1,000. But for ease of doing it, I'm just calling it 1. So how many 23s are in 1? There are none. Now, what happens here is the 1 joins onto the next number, and we're going to call it a 14, even though it's not 14, but we're going to call it a 14. How many 23s are in 14? None. Now, my 14 joins onto my 7. How many 23s in 147? Well, let's look here. Let's do our tables. Well, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've gone down to 23 times 5 is 115. I think I might need to do another one. Let's go further. Let's add on another 23 here. And it's going to be 115 plus 23 is 138. 138. So it's still a little bit too small. Or, oh, actually, it's perfect because why? Well, if we do another one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, if we do 23 times 7, by adding on 23 to here, let's have a look. 23 plus 138 is going to be, let me see if I do this. 3, 4, have I done that correctly now? Do you know, I'm going to have to check that. So 138 plus 23 is 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, okay. But it's always, if you have a little doubt, it's always best to check. So that's 23 times 6. Let me write it in here. So 23 times 1, 23 times 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, the 161, it's too big. So actually, it does go in 6 times, but we're going to have a remainder. So 23, how many 23s are in 147? Well, there are 6. And what's left over? So we're going to take 138 from 147, which is 9. Now, what are we going to do with that 9? We're going to put the 9 up here and make a new number. So we've got 92. And we're going to see how many 23s are in 92. Well, look, we have it here. There are 4, and that's why it's really important to do your tables first. So the answer, oops, my pen went a little bit wild there. The answer is 64. And that's how you do short division when you're dividing by 2 digits. Shall we try another one? This time we might actually have a remainder because I'm just going to make up the number. So I'm going to have 20. Oh, let's have 2,842. I'm going to ask you to divide it by 42. So pause the video and have a go of this yourself, and then come back and join me and see if we do it the same way and if we get the same answer. Okay, so I'm going to first of all write this out in the bus stop way. So my dividend goes here, 2,842. And my divisor goes here. And the very first thing we do you remember, is we are going to do our tables. So we've got 42 times 1 is 42. 42 times 2 is 84. 42 times 3 is 126. 44 times 4 is 168. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's keep going on. 42 times 10 is 210. Okay, 42 times 11 we'll add on another 42 is 252. Okay, 42. Is that correct? I'll check it in a minute. I'm having a doubt. So what do we do? We're going to just check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I know what I said wrong. I said times 11 instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, instead of times 6. And I know why I did that. When I multiplied 42 times 5, let me show you the way I do it. 42 times 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In my head, I actually multiplied 42 by 10, which gave me 420. But then I halved it because 5 is half of 10, and I got 210. And then I mistakenly said 11, but it's not, it's 6. Okay, and we might do one more. I hope I haven't confused you there. We might do one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 42 times 7 is going to be, here we go. What did I say? 294. And let me put that over there. I'm going to neaten up the page a little bit. And I better not forget the end of that riddle. Okay, and let me change the color of my pen. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's go back here. 42 into 2, 0 times. Let me make that a smaller 0. 42 into 28. Nope, it doesn't go. 42 into 284. Let's have a look here. Well, I've got 252 and 294. So 294 is too big. So it's going to be 252, which is 6 times. But I have to see what my remainder is. So I had 284, subtract 252 is going to be 32. So I'm going to put my 32 up here. Can you see it here? 32. And now it's actually 442 into 322. So how many 42s are in 322? I'm going to do one more table. So let's do our 8th time table. So I'm going to put 8 here. And okay. So 42, we've got plus 294 is 336. But I'm looking for 322. So this is too much. So it's going to be 7 times. So I'm going to put my 7 up here. And we're not finished, remember, because I'm going to get my 322, and I'm going to take away my 294 for my remainder. So to take away 4, let's go next door. Oh no, yeah, and we're going to put 1 over here. This becomes an 8. 1 take away 9, let's go next door. And we've got a 2 here. So it's 28. So my remainder is actually 28. So 1,472 divided by 20. Oh, no. 2,842 divided by 42 is 67. Remainder 28. Okay. I hope that helps. Oh, I nearly forgot. Let us go back to the riddle. So where's it gone? Oh, what can run but cannot walk? What answer did you get? I have got, my answer is a river. So a river runs, but it cannot walk. There's also another answer, not as pretty. Do you want to know it? It is a nose. So if you have a runny nose, your nose can run, but it cannot walk. Did you get any other answers than that? Okay. See you next time.